Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Sunday Drive, the Sunday Night Delight, as we like to call it here, or I do. Very well, Stores. Oh my god, it's raining! Oh, well, isn't that a lovely start to the stream? Guys, sorry I wasn't here for the very start. I've got to be honest with you, I was having a shit, so you have to forgive me. Right, okay. Here we go. So we've got to come round first. We have a blue car, which of course is Psycho Swish. Everybody needs to get out on track, I believe, unless the rain is stopping. That's kind of how this is going to work. 16 drivers. Gamerman, Tukas. We got Lucky 13, Clem, Viper, Redmond, Senna, Swish, Big G, Becker, Massey, Rog, Grit, Gunners, Rara, and Goomba, who has a new livery, I've been informed. Right guys, sorry for being taking a little bit so long to get into the bleeding stream, forgive me, I am back now, it was a hell of a poo. Right, so, Swish, coming round to start his first lap, there is an abundance of rain on the track here, but probably one of the first times the Sunday Drive has actually seen rain. There's only about 3 or 4 wet sessions this entire season. If you're not on track right now, you're going to be probably towards the back of the grid. Rara's out on track already, he's usually quite late. I believe that's a red car there, over there. I believe Lucky 13 is getting past it, or maybe Gamerman is it? Or Gunners, one of the two. A lot of red dots here tonight. So I believe MEFC, that is you, Rash, isn't it, mate? Beck's nice to have you on board, mate. Hopefully you like my new livery, and it's better than the Grinch. I will have a look now, Massey. Where the fuck are you? Right, okay. Massey is not out yet, so with that, I believe everyone's kind of focusing more along the Union Jack liveries here tonight, of course. And the winner will, of course, be knighted by the Queen. I mean, I can get my daughter tonight, you guys, if you want me to. She's my queen, so as far as I'm concerned, that's pretty much it. Right, so Psycho Swish is coming around there. He's the first car to set a timed lap. But we've got Tukas just behind him as well. Those two will be the first guys round, of course. That is Swish with the purple first sector. There's me, yeah, just wanted to make sure there, mate. I actually noticed because he's got a subscription symbol there. One that Massey doesn't have, I just want to point out. Viper, please don't kill me, a hen. To be honest, mate, I didn't think killing poultry in F1, oh, there you go, he's correct himself, but poultry is not needed. 1 minute 31, this track is not good, quite frankly. Tukas comes into the pits. Lucky 13, who we've got coming around next? I believe we've got a dark red car, that is Rara coming around. You may as well get yourself straight in, and Rara, I believe, is actually going quite hard here. And there's 1 minute 34.0, the track is absolutely falling on its arse. I believe there's a yellow dot coming around, that is Beckett. Mr. Spinala has validated a 1 minute 42. This is going to be really tricky to get your lap times in, ladies and gentlemen. Who we've got coming around next? It's a black dot there, that is, I believe, VRF1 Senna. Coming around the final corner, I guess it's a P2, 1 minute 32.7. Another black dot, I believe that is a Redmond on his outlap, is that? Yes, it is. No promises. Hope you guys are having a lovely evening. Of course, the Sunday Drive is back. Welcoming guys, 11 viewers straight off the bat. That's what we're fucking talking about. Right, who is next round? We've got another white dot. I believe that is Lucky 13 on his actual lap here. Very tricky conditions, very treacherous conditions. The tight strategy for the British Grand Prix, 27 laps, I believe it is. 26, 27 laps is medium and soft. Or soft medium. Lucky 13, 4/10 of a second behind Swish with the rain. We're sitting, I believe we've got the Gunners. Oh, did Lucky 13 lose it there? Oh, way! Go on, lad! Spin that shit round. Pete Burns wants that in his life. The Gunners, oh dear, he's not having the best of time. Who's that other red dot there going around? I think it's actually Gamerman. He is... Yeah, these guys are going to be struggling here. Well, everybody's going to be struggling. 1:36, 1:37 Gamerman puts himself in P5. That could be a legit P5 for him. There's Becker going through. Grit comes across the line, then puts himself in with 1:47.2. Times are all over the place here in this session. We're going to have a little ride on board with Redmond. Unless Rara is going around again, we're going to keep our eyes peeled on the track, but Redmond has not actually set a lap time yet. Like I said, guys, sorry for the slow stream intro. Like I said, I was indeed having a shit. I mistimed it. It was a great shit. I thought we're going to get him. Need the shit. Welcome, mate. I was going to basically like not have the shit, but I thought it needed to happen. It was probably about a 7.8 out of 10, I reckon. All the way up till bum wipe. It was unbelievable, lads. Just trust me. If you ever need a shit like that, trust me, that is the one you need. Not my one, because that's really weird, but you know what I mean. Redmond coming around the final corner then. Let's have a look what Redmond can do. And he gets himself in there with a 1 minute 35.4. Evening, Gunners. Oh, thank you very much. Right, welcome into the stream. Tukas is coming straight back out on track. And the rain looks like it's subsiding a little bit. Interesting. Guys, come back into the pits now. That is their first run done. 11.5 minutes left in qualifying. Short qualifying, 50% race is what we do in the Sunday Drive, and then the winner gets knighted, apparently, according to the advertisement. Which ironically I shared, so you'd expect me to know that, wouldn't you? Right, so we've got a guy called Danny5100 in the chat. Thank you for watching. Clem, we've got Massey, Bex, we've got Rog, we've got Viper, we've got Hamilton, and we've got Woodsy. You know Woodsy's here, guys. Woodsy has been practicing. He has. And if he hasn't, then he probably should do. But here we go. Tugas. He's got a bit of Union Jack on the car as well. All jacked up. Probably shouldn't say that, because obviously that also means in British language that he's got steroids on his car, which means it won't be legal. It looks like earlier some saying, in fact the rain has stopped now. So it was a wet start to the qualifying going into a dry run. Maybe that's why so many people have stayed in the garage. So obviously I've taken this the complete fucking wrong way. I've spent 5 minutes bigging up a wet qualifying session. It's going to be a fucking dry one, but why not? So here we go. There's great, getting a nice shot of the way there of Tukas. He's on his flying lap. I believe he's the only one on a fresh flying lap, and he's got purple first sector. I believe Tukas could very well. Drug test grit. No, not grit, not grit. It was Nutmeg Tukas. There you go. See, there you go. If I have to drug test grit, you know, sure it'll pass. Here we go then. So we go. Oh dear. Moving on. Tukas come around the old first corner. I believe that is Cops. If it's not Cops, then I feel like a cock. So there we go. Moving on. Maggots and Beckett's. With these greasy conditions, going to be very, very treacherous. If you've seen one spin, a lucky 13. Spinning me right round that one. Somewhere. Tukas is going to actually get his first provisional pole position here. If he can keep it clean. He's currently got a car behind him, which is great. And a car in front of him, which I believe is Gunners. He's going to hopefully not come across Gunners' path. Let's have a look. He's going to be... Why are you meowing for? Well, you're not woofing, cats. That's probably an idea. Gunners needs to move out of the way here, and he does beautifully well. Well done, Gunners. That's how we do, mate. Even though it's probably hindered at the start of his own lap, but he's just kind of got him there. Bradistan in the chat. Nutmeg Tukas gets his first ever provisional pole position, which isn't really a bad time, to be fair. Bobby Gunners in, and oh god, he didn't invalidate. Okay. Hashtag PMS, maybe. The Sunday Drive in association with hashtag PMS and Bradistan with that. No, if you know, you know. We'll leave that there. So here comes Gunners, come around. He's gonna be. I think Gunners may still be able to get game man if he just gets him. He's just not getting the lines right, is he? Not getting the lines right perfectly. But we're gonna stay on board with him. See what's up. He needs to go a bit wider towards the corner, swing himself in a little bit. Just kind of going. See, guys, it's just not the ideal entry, but he's still going. He has nobody behind him either. Guys on the laps at the moment. We've got Tukas currently leading qualifying, which he'll be absolutely fucking buzzing about with 8.5 minutes to go. I mean, it is feasible that he does stay pole. Evening, Woodsy. As I said, mate, sorry I was a little bit late to the stream. I did have an unbelievable shit commentary, which you will not get. Here's Goomba's livery. Whoa! Ooh! Well, that's like Massey's livery, but, like, doesn't offend children. Great livery by Goomba, I like it. Tukas is actually still going. We're going to go back on to Gunners, sorry. Just wanted to check out the... Look at this big G with the... Who's that with Union Jack? Massey. Oh, look at him, little patriotic bastard. Yeah, boy. Anyway, I hope you're as good a shit as I did, Woodsy. Trust me. Riveting is a lovely word I like to use. Gunners, will he be able to get Gamer Man? How close will he be to the back of Gamer Man? He's just going too narrow into the corners. If he just manages to go a little bit wider into the corners, like I can't see Woodsy where you're going to fit in with these guys. Gunners, though, come around the final corner, and he's actually... Oh, he's only 0.2 of a second off Gamer Man. Big news. Oh, Big G. Big news. Big G. Big G. Invalidated. Here's Scuba. Stow. Why don't you jump in the lobby? Oh, mate, you know... Mate, listen, you know that I'm a solo commentator, Rashi. Jesus Christ. But no, man. If he wants to get in the lobby, was he just simply have a spectator? That is Goomba coming in with 1 minute 31.5. That's fucking 2.5. Oh, he's running no ERS. I was going to say that's 3.5 seconds off Tukas. Other guys that come around, I believe we've got someone who is that black dot there. It is Big G. Of course, we did say the invalidation happened. We've got Clem on a lap at the moment. No dodginess so far in the lobby with the guys, so that's good. I believe we do have Goomba just in front. Yeah, that one. Viper on a lap. Is anybody close to... Yeah, Massey's invalidated. Interesting. Britain, very, very kind of tricky in terms of getting validated and having corner cuts. I've opened up beers again. I might have a beer during the mid-session break, I reckon. Because why the fuck not? Really. Now, Viper is catching yellow dot of Becker, who is honing in on the red dot of, I believe that is Gunners, isn't it? I have to get out of the way here because we're now penalising guys for getting in the way of people's flying laps. Oh, Gunners! Get out the way, bro! Deary me, that's caught on... Oh, God, he's rammed him off, but he just got in the way, didn't move. Oh, let's have a look, is that a penalty? That's... Oh, that's bullshit. 24-7 for Viper. Put it in a fucking fag packet. Send it packing. That is your provisional pole position. Clem goes into third. God, you gotta watch what you're doing, bro. Honestly, well, no, you don't call him a fucking cunt, mate. He just got in his way. He was on a flyer. You can't call him that, bro. You can't go... No, that was yours, bro. That's yours. I'm sorry. It was live on stream. You can't call him that, mate. He was on a flying lap himself. And now he's got a 5-place penalty for it. You gotta be aware. Honestly. Right, here we go then. So... Oh, game... Oh, wow. That wasn't invalidated. Well, yeah, I've heard that Marcus isn't actually on form tonight, Rashi, from what I've heard, but we'll leave that there. But yeah, I hope you fucking don't beat him, quite frankly. Oh yeah, that's invalidated. Oh dear, that's not good for Gamer Man. And that is Massey with a 25.2 second lap. I believe that is... Who's that getting out of the way? Oh, Viper, and... Oh dear, Viper in 13. I'm not sure if 13 was going another lap or not. He was running a little bit slower. Yeah, not in the chat. Cheers for that, Rashi. Cheers, not me. Like I said, not in the chat. Otherwise, I'll address it. Which is really ideal. Because I don't know how to hold my own tongue. Senna going out medium. She's going to be going medium soft, then, I'm assuming. Senna got a cool little livery here. Silver and... Sort of, is it silver, would you say? Like a sort of dark grey. Yeah, that. Yeah, see that's the amateur thing. He goes in Division 1 but gets wankered. So he's on a lap here. Let's see what he's doing on his lap. Looking pretty decent. Hope you guys are having a lovely evening as well. Let me know what you've been doing today. I've literally been trying to load up a Football Manager game with every nation and every league in the world on. And I started at 6, I think it was like 6:15 and it's still going. So hopefully that's done by about fucking midnight. It's not an online one, so I don't need to... Oh, what's this here? That is... Who's that car up there? That'd be Massey, I think, with no fuel. Look at that livery. It's Massey. The Union Jacks ran out of fucking Jack, I guess. Tukas going around, and this looks like a pretty decent lap time again. Viper currently leads, Lucky 13, Massey and Clem. Then we've got Big G, Tukas in 6th. We're watching him live in 6th position. And he comes across the line at 26.7. That's much quicker than Tukas. Gets himself right up there. Needed that one. Do you know when a burp isn't good enough though? That wasn't good enough, man. I'm gonna have to get some fucking beer and Pepsi inside me, honest to God. But yeah, there we go. So there's your running 6-1. We've got Redmond, Grit, Psycho Swish, Goomba, Becca, Rara, Senna, Gamer Man Gunners, and Roger. Senna, that's too aggressive going through the old first corner. Not going to be good enough there, and that's an invalidation. He's going to have to go right down, save that ERS. He's got a worldly amount of time in front of him. See, I've just got that video now, right? I can't imagine what that is. Should be interesting. Experian, your eligibility update. Ooh. I'm now eligible. Don't know what the fuck for, but apparently I'm eligible. So Senna doesn't actually run out of fuel, so he's going to go for a total of 2 runs, but if he gets in the top 10, that's going to kind of prohibit his tyres a little bit here. A few of the guys are out on mediums, there's Rog. Rara is fitting them, we've got Goomba also fitting them, and Grit all waiting to go out, and speaking going out, Goomba is just out on track. Senna is on a flying lap just behind him. Nobody come around the laps. Gamer Man as validated again, currently rocking 1:37.01. Redmond, I believe Redmond is the next one round. Let's get on board with Redmond. Is he on his PC? You know, we got a bit of sunshine. Fucking hell, that's rare in Britain. Sunshine followed by fucking thunderstorms is the usual order of service at the restaurant. So Redmond coming down the main straight now, gets himself a 27.4. That's a whole second quicker. He's only done a 1:29 in the interchangeable conditions at the start of the session. That will be where his kind of banker lap and delta time have been pushed from. So let's have a watch. We've got Psycho Swish, who's obviously only done his 1:31.0 on the old conditions. See what Swish can do. We've yet to see a battle in the last couple of races with Swish and Viper. One of them was because Swish had a fucking pizza. And the other one, as he's starting at the back as a result of the fucking pizza. Who would have thought the reason for someone starting the back was over a fucking pizza? If there's pineapple on it, it deserves a fucking slap. Anyway, it's just good. Redman down the range, straight now, hang straight, flying down. He's got a purple first sector, but they hand out purple first sectors like police ladies hand out what's it called? Stickers to children. Only say that because my daughter got a sticker off a police lady. Really nice lady. It was a monster sticker. Same. Redman around the final corner, gets himself in with the 1 minute 26.2, very nicely. Just quicker than Big G, who of course is on a lap. Hashtag Pizzagate. Oh my fucking god, did it? Oh, Redman, oh dear, that could have ended an absolute something. I can't speak today. Here comes Rog. No, I'm looking at the wrong fucking car. Lost in the red. Massey. There we go. Does that come round? Becker. Gets stuff in. 1 minute 26.0. Back against the P5. Great lap there. White dot there. I believe that is Lucky 13. Yes. Lots of yellow flags going on back there. I'm going to pause it again. Piper gets fast. It's not fucking bring up the notifications again. The fucking twatting thing. Alright, okay, moving on. So I don't know who's coming around there. Black dot there. Let's wait and see. Yep, whatever. Red dots. That is Rog this time. I wish everyone had different fucking colour dots. It'll make shit so much easier. It's just like, it's basically like walking into a fucking field going bar and expecting one sheep, not all of them to run into you. We're already done with qualifying, fucking hell. So here comes Rog, P9 provisionally. Next car round, white dot, that I believe is Goomba. Let's see what Goomba can do on the medium tyres. He's currently got a very, very quick Rara behind him as well, I believe. So the two of them are going to literally set lap times in unison. Goomba does a 1 minute 27.8, Rara does a 26.7. Black dot combined, I don't know who that is. It is a Big G with a 25.5. We got some fucking quick lap times coming in here. And let's have a look here. We've got Viper coming round. The provisional pole sitter, still Psycho Swish yet to do his lap. And that is Viper, 24.6. That's the fastest lap of the session so far. Red dot, here comes Massey. 24.6, he's missed on pole by half a tenth. Again he's done it, but he's not got what he wanted. Lucky 13, Lucky 13, Lucky 13, oh it's a 25.1, it's not even an improvement. Grit down in 14th place. What can Grit do? He's miles quicker than his own time. Grit pulls himself in P9 and starts on those tyres. We've still got a couple of other cars to come round here. Clem, well, he's not fucking getting anywhere. The only one who could do something now is Psycho Swish, who pulls it into the pits after doing a 25.4. What a qualifying session. Viper, hat-trick of pole positions. Massey, a hat-trick of races where he's been within the 10th, barring the one with the lack of steering wheel on the pad and the wanting to give him a hug or a slap, depending which way you want to kind of encourage him. And the other guys, so it is Viper, Massey, Lucky 13, Swish, Big G, Clem, Becker, Redman, Great. We've got Rog, Rara, who starts on a fresh set of tyres, of course. Tuka, Senna, Goomba, Gamerman, Gunners, of course, the insert with Becker. I'll be back in 1 minute. Well done, Viper, great pole position. Massey, hot on your heels again, back in 2. ladies and gentlemen, can anybody stop Shadow Viper? It's proving to be an impossible task so far, but now finally all the heavy hitters are at the front. Massey there, of course, championship leader. Grits and Raras some way off, and they need to beat Massey here by a few places, so Massey's going to have a poor race. Glem, why not? Get your fucking name out in the end. Clem, of course, this is 4/10, so that would have put him right up the order, actually. I would have put him level with Lucky and Swish, amazingly. But, of course, don't jinx it, please. It's a J, mate. I mean, I don't have any gin, but I've got beer. But do you know what, lads? Fuck it. Oh, fucking hell. I don't usually get a chance to have a fucking beer during the race, so I may as well have one. Oh, God. Oh, fucking hell. Don't dribble again on stream, boss, for fuck's sake. Right, anyway, 16 drivers we got tonight. Pretty decent field. I think we've got Rashi, of course, is out for the next couple of weeks. Racing Division 1 SF1. Good luck there. Of course, Dark Mark as well. Remember our founder. One of the founders, I believe it is. Currently racing over there in the Ferrari, Forza Ferrari. So this is your running order. We've got a few guys, 8th, 9th, and 10th on the medium tyres, of course. They all got through on the mediums. Barrett, of course, Becker drops down, doesn't he, of course, because he had 5+ penalty for the incident with Gunners. Of course, hopefully that's clipped up and we got sent straight to the stewards, guys. Of course, everyone watching, if you have any clips, straight onto Facebook. Any of the admins, obviously, you guys know who are racing, you know who they are. So here we go then. Becker, they qualify 7th. Ahead of Redman, actually. It's going to be interesting to watch the medium runners all kind of battle. It's just going to be a really... Britain always brings up fucking madness. And these guys have the capability to make it an absolutely fucking belting Grand Prix. Predictions of the win, guys. Can anybody stop Shadow Viper? Reminds me, I've asked the same question earlier in the season. Can anybody stop Not Yell? In the end, it was his connection that fucking stopped him. When he gets good internet, mate, he's going to be a right fucking demon. I'd bring him back every day because he's a clean race. He's just got no connection, of course. But here we go then, we've got 16 drivers in, we've got Clem, Gunners, Viper, Jig Gamerman, Senna, Lucky 13, Tuka, Scuba, Rara, Orange, Big G, Redman, Massey, Swish and Becker, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Missing one. Who's out the lobby? Who's out the fucking lobby? Someone's not here. Who's not here? Guys, someone's been booted. I caught it Gunners on stream. Unfortunately, I'll have to use that clip from the stream. But right, okay. We'll move on. Always you have an incident, buddy. Grit isn't in the lobby, right? Okay, we'll get Grit back in now. Has he jumped back in? Don't make a video, you fucking plank. Confirmation, is Grit back in? Need to know. I'm streaming, of course. I can't invite people, so hopefully we can get someone in to do that. He's been invited. Nice. Okay, fantastic. So we are going then. Okay, here we go then. Oh god, Jesus, it's going to be a good race. There's always a good one around here. I can't remember, is it 26, 27 laps, guys? I have to confirm. It's just 27, actually. This is the scene of my career mode race, which I believe I'm doing on Thursday night. And that was a bit of a better burp than the one earlier, guys. It must be said, it is. People always tune up when I start burping and talking about them. They just have no burp knowledge. So we've got a formation lap. Everybody gets away. Boosting is on, of course, so that will be... Everyone's away. Grit's AI. Guys, just be careful of Grit's AI, of course, starts. It's not his fault if he's involved in any incidents. He's not controlling the car, or won't be immediately. It is a soft medium strategy. It is 26 laps. That's confirmation, so good luck to all the drivers. You have yourselves a fantastic race. Put on another show. We've had 17 crackers this season. So for 18, of course. This video will be uploaded tomorrow at some point. I've got to do a lot of videos. Still waiting for my fucking Football Manager game to come on. Hopefully that'll be done by tomorrow, and I'll be able to get back to video editing. Here we go then. Viper, it's away. We've got Massey. Lucky 13. Very similar liveries, these guys today. We've got Swish. Got another Scottish livery. G. And he's not qualified outside the top 6 in his TST career. Will this race be better than last week? Or the week before, sorry. Last week got second. Clem. Redmond, very close behind Clem right now. Got Gritz, hopefully he's not back in his car, he will be, of course. Lodge. Look, see if I pause it, it'll come up saying, oh, nothing. Rara. Tukas. Echo. Senna. Livery. I like that livery's nice. I like what he's done with it. Gamerman and Gunners. 16 drivers, ladies and gentlemen. 15 of them hunting down the kind of seemingly impenetrable Viper at the moment. I don't know what's going to happen in this particular race. None of us do until we get lights out in a few minutes. So here we go. Viper controlling the field, as he so often does in races. He was involved in PRF1 last night in an absolute classic. Or would it? Hey, it gives you something to watch after, mate, to be fair. Always stay, well, obviously, if your internet's not good enough, don't watch the race during the stream. I'll make sure I bag the screenshot for you, mate, and send it straight over for you. Or as long as we get, basically, guys, if you're watching, make sure someone grabs a screenshot. If we get 16 screenshots, even better. Right, so, Viper. See, I'm going to short run down into Cop's Corner. It's not even Cops. I fucking know what corner it is. Turn 1. Gamerman. On the grid. There are some people on the pit wall, don't know who the fuck they are. Don't know Avram. My man is Malcolm. My right front mechanic. Oh no, I think in the chat we need someone to tell me who's spinny disking. Someone's spinny disking, no restart lobby, guys. I think Grit might have to back out, potentially, and then rejoin after, well, when we get back on. Guys, I need to know who's spinny disking, please. They'll need to leave and come back. If we can find that out, please, guys, it'd be good. Beeps, I need to know. Whoever's spinny disking needs to leave and come back. Guys, come on. The longer you take to leave, the longer the cooler the tyres are going to be, and the more hassle it's going to be at 2-1 for you. You need to do the good thing and leave and then come back. Come on, guys, please. Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting? Over aggressive there, I paused, but you know, why not? Need to know. Clem spinny disking. Yeah, Josh, this again, although this time I'm actually going to be, I'm actually going to be going straight back into the lobby, not fucking around. Right, okay, so, Josh, welcome back in, bud, but yep, this again, typical fucking F1. Fucking hell, head scratching, innit? Head scratching. Forgive me, guys, I'm not going to be able to see turn 1 right now. As annoying as it is. I'm guessing the race has started. I can't comment, peeps. So, forgive me. Typical fucking game this right now. Let's go spectate. So, I wonder how many people are going to be dead at this stage. Whether we're going to do lobby, I don't know what we're planning to do. I can't obviously see right now. This game is shit, quite frankly, right now. It's on its arse again. Josh, thank you for tuning in though, matey. Hope all of you guys are watching, having a good time. I'll try and keep you all informed as best I can. So, let's have a look. Oh, we're going. Interesting. We're actually going. Right, okay, here we go. So, Massey leads, Viper leads, of course, 1.1 seconds. We've got to go straight into the action here. We've got Nicholas Pals. Good God, they're all right together. That's what I like to see. No damage, which is really good. Okay, Roger's fallen back a couple of places. Here we go, the Viper leads the way. Let's go get this shit all back. Bam, 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 bam. Interval, right, I don't know what the intervals are. Let's have a Psycho Swish here. Psycho Swish making a move. Oh, massive shit camera angles. Swish up to P2. That's Clem P4, Lucky P5, dropped down 2 places. We've got Big G. Becca, got a lot of places. Becca, Tukas, Redman, Rara. No damage, up and down the field. Grit is back in his car, I believe. Yes, he is. Lovely stuff. Good to see Grit back in his car. Got his the game man bringing up the field here. Got no intervals, so you guys have to bear with me. Swish is now finally. Now, are we going to see this? Are we going to see the guys finally have a battle? Viper and Swan lost a bit wide there by Lucky. Tukas already has a penalty on lap 2. That's what I like to consider ominous. And we're going to have a look at because I believe Redman's going to have to go for a move on Tukas. He certainly does. And I believe that Redman's going to go the inside here. Tukas going down into Stowe corner. And he's got the inside line. Bit of nudge there. Always up on the grass. That's perfectly legal. Redman around the outside of Nutmeg Tukas. That is up to P8. Great stuff from the man in green who's called Red. Great stuff there, great commentary, the stuff you'd expect from a kindergarten. He's just learned to read. Tukas just not done with him. Tukas not done with him. He's going to go through at the inside here too. Rara, watch yourself. He's got to position himself very nice. He's got to watch where Tukas goes though. Rara on the medium tyres, so we go to soft. Come the end of the Grand Prix, I believe. So we've got all of our intervals back now, which is good. Really good start. Senna P12, Grit 13th. Gamerman, Rog, oh, down there. That's sort of major incident, Rog and Gunners. So Viper, anyway, 1.7 seconds from Psycho Swish. Finally gets a chance to chase down Viper. This is the battle we wanted to see since Viper got into the league. Swish has always had issues. He's had to come back from 4th on the grid. He's overtaken Massey and 13th. 13th dropped 3 places. Big G doing his usual, keep it in top 6 kind of agreement. Becca giving himself a very good race. Rara's got Tukas as well. Rara gets Tukas into the old first corner. I believe Tukas may have made a mistake there because Goomba's on him as well. Look at the timing screen. We're going to have a quick flip back in to see what's going on. This looks fucking hectic. Looking at from board Senna's camera. On the road. You see Redman, Rara. Here we go, let's get onto a lovely broadcast cam here. Will Senna be able to get past Goomba? Oh, he certainly does. Medium tyres versus soft tyres, not an issue there for Senna. He moves himself on the fringes of the top 10. He's currently into P11, of course. So that's a shit camera angle, so we'll get back on with Tukas. Let's have a look at the timing screens. 1.4 on This is the closest battle currently on track with these guys, barring, of course, Lucky 13 and Clever on the back of Massey. It's like a 4-car train per second up there. I'll get back to that very shortly. I've got Grits on the back of Gooba as well. Gooba seems to be falling down the order quite substantially. At the moment, he did make a couple of positions up. He just kind of dropped one to Senna and now potentially another one to Grit, who needs to start moving up the field, of course. The interruption with the AI car, not going to be one for his liking. Lucky 13 and Gamerman both for penalties, of course. Oh, and Gunners is off the track there. I've seen that on the mini-map. That's a unique way to get around the corner, quite frankly. So Grit, oh god, Grit must go for a slingshot. Ran very wide round Luffield, I believe that is. I don't know if I prefer the old layout of Luffield or the new one. Still kind of trying to work it out in my own head. So Redman, Rara, 8th, 9th, Tukas 10th. Senna's fallen a little bit further back in 11th place. But Lucky 13 now on the back of Clem. Here we go. That was a little bit of a corner, a ride of the curb there. Gameman's got 9 seconds of penalties in 4 laps. As that is 9 corner cuts in 4 laps. Here we go. Lucky 13 sees a potential podium opportunity here on Massey. Look at the inside. Oh god, that's close as you want to get. Massey playing big balls around the outside there, keeping Lucky behind. Lucky currently in P5. Lucky, oh, it's Clem, sorry, forgive me. Massey's just a bit further on, sorry. All 3 cars have the same fucking livery, pretty much. So, if you call it Dotso, so I do now have something to distinguish them. Some of those guys, thank you very much. Stay tuned. Rara on the back of Redman as well. These battles are up and down. We've got a Psycho Swish. Let's put 7/10 of a second on PRF1 Viper. Now then, we're going to be on that battle very soon. Just the fact that we've got Rara very close to the back of Redman. Senna just immediately behind. Oh, bloody hell, stay close to the back. Mate, Redman, if you just, when you finish, just put in the chat what you have for dinner. Rara can confirm whether you're bullshitting or not because you're that close. We're going to go up to, oh, we've got Lucky 13. And Big G, what's happening, Lucky 13? Big G all of a sudden has come right back in. I'm not sure what happened to him, if there was something going on. nice rear pace. Mate, I like it. It's pretty good. I'm sure we're not going to see that around Austria. I'm not going to make any comments for obvious reasons. Oh, Swish is on him. Swish, what's happened to Viper? Viper's made a mistake. Well, Swish is flying. One of the two. Viper has 30% more ERS than Swish. Guys, this is the battle we've wanted to see. But well, Swish decides to cut that corner like an absolute fucking pissed up barber there, quite frankly. And so Swish coming down the hangar straight now, he's dropped about 0.5 of a second. He's going to have to rebuild, reclose that gap in, shall we say. Right, so, on to start lap 6, guys. We are absolutely fucking sailing for the ship. Sorry for the interrupted coverage between the quali and the race. It looked like a really entertaining start, quite frankly. If anybody else in clips, let me know. But look at this, Viper just saving his ERS. He's got 40% more than Senegal Swish, so he's got something to defend with there, you see. Let's go back in because Nutmeg is very close to the back of Senna. In fact, Senna has got Nutmeg. Senna up to P10, Nutmeg down to P11. Here we go. Nutmeg Tugas going to go for a move in Senna 2-1. This never usually ends well, and it doesn't end well. Oh God, it's a risky move there. Nothing he could have done at all. In fact, Nutmeg's front wing did briefly overtake Senna. Unfortunately, the whole rest of the car didn't, so it doesn't count. Have a look now with Rara. Potential overtaking opportunity here for P8. The soft tyres will begin to go off in a couple of laps as well. Of course, that's when the medium runners will start seeing them begin to progress their way through the field. 9th, 10th, 13th, 14th, and 16th running last. That is Gunners. So we are rolling now, guys. Here we go then. What have we got on the cards right now? We have got a battle up front. We're going to get back on the battle up front. Let's look at it from this angle. The scary roller coaster. Swish, that's a better line. Entering, exiting Beckett's now. Swish just catches the grass, but Viper did as well. Now then, this is going to be awesome, guys. We've got a battle for the lead. Will Swish, he goes to the outside. He's never going to get around there, surely. No, he's not. Viper does a perfect thing of just basically, well, he had every right to close the door. Swish is all over Viper. This is a battle we've been clamouring for since Shadow Viper come into the league. At least I have. I don't know if you guys have as well. If you haven't, then fucking God send for you, because you should have been. Here comes Swish, then Viper leading the way, 0.4 of a second from Swish. Swish with a penalty. He has been aggressively attacking the corners. You can kind of understand why he's got that 3 seconds, which means he's going to go get past him and put 3 seconds on Viper. Just to make your task a little bit more difficult. ERS, big difference between the two. Viper was really just kind of go ERS on him, and he's kind of just got him, really. Here comes Swish. Viper just keep it to the racing line. Swish is the one who's having to make the moves. Comes very close to the back of the car. Yellow flag sector 1. I believe that's Grit. Is that Grit potentially? I don't know. Oh no, it's Gunners, sorry, getting out of the way. Sorry, forgive me, I thought that was an incident with Grit. Tsukas comes into the pits after the collision with Senna. There's nothing Senna did wrong there. There's nothing you can do wrong there. He's gone for a move at turn 1. Never going to work unless you're literally the car right alongside. Lucky 13 still pressing Big G. This time with Swish. So Viper's just, he seems so much more, whether he's confident and just easing it through. Massey's not right out of this battle yet either. He's about 2.7, 2.8 seconds off the lead of the race, currently ahead of Psycho Swish in terms of penalties as well. The championship battle, of course, is between Rara Grit and that man ERM Massey in P3, this guy here. Gunners just in front here. Gonna say it leads the way. Get nicely out of the way of the front runners. Give me a better camera, you fucking arses! Right, here we go. So, Swish. On the back of Viper. Viper just needs to just stay in control. He's got more ERS than Swish still. To run these cameras, it's kind of doing my head in because it's not the usual ones that we're used to. Swish then does have the ERS again, just literally staying with the back of Viper. Goes down the inside there, didn't quite get the move done, not enough for gap. Very aggressive Psycho Swish here. Penalties, we've got 15 seconds for game round 3 for Tukas, Rara, Redman, Lucky, and of course Swish, as we have aforementioned. So she's using his ERS in odd places. Just looking for a boost, get out corners, but of course Britain is notoriously dangerous and tricky to overtake through corners. Never. We saw a masterclass in overtaking by Swish through S sections last week in Suzuka, of course. You'll see them on Woodsey's highlight package. Will be released at the end of the season. This is his best chance. Swish's best chance yet. He's going to go to the inside here. And Psycho, Swish. Oh, they've had contact. The two of them contact. Swish takes the lead. Viper's forced onto the infield. He's still there. No, he's not. Psycho Swish takes the lead off the British Grand Prix with elbows out and handbags too. Viper. Oh, Swish has binned it. No. He's binned it. He's dropped it. Oh, no. Swish, Swish, Swish. What have you done? He's fallen all the way down to P6. Oh, goodness me. Someone finally gets Viper for a whole 2 corners and drops it. For fuck's sake. Oh, dear, man. He's all over the place. He gets his head back in the game. Oh, goodness me. Rara's got Redmond, by the way. That's P8 for Rara now. Senna, Rod's up to PLM. Rod's starting to have a real good comeback here. Lotus, I think he was behind Gamerman at one stage. Penalties were looking exactly the same situation other than Rara with 6 seconds. Oh, Clem, Lucky 13 and Clem side by side here. Lucky 13 trying to go on the outside of the field. Is he going to make it around? Clem's got the inside line. Lucky's got the higher ground. Clem's Lucky 13, what a switch. If he got back alongside, that would be beautiful. No, I think he may have dropped potentially already ordered pizza. By the way, is your audio okay? Am I sounding okay? Sounding loud? Quiet, muffled? Just let me know, guys. Hopefully it is all coming clear through. I've had a bit of headset problems. Basically, I've just got to reassign the fucking headset every time, basically. And then it works. Right, Clem remaining on the podium. Both guys have penalties, of course. Lucky 13. He's got no ERS to fight with. But he has got the DRS boost, which means Lucky 13 up the inside of Stowe and takes that final podium position provisionally. You can hear me once he nice and buddy, perfect. If you just go kind of like muffled and tinny, let me know and I'll be able to get that sorted. Clem down to P4. Big G has Psycho Swish behind him again. Swish on the comeback again. We just up the road there. The battle between Clem and Lucky. Oh, we finally got something to overtake Viper. We had the battle that we wanted and Swish just dropped it. So tricky going around that final. I've never seen anyone drop it like he did though. That's surreal, quite frankly. It's just overheating the tyres. There was no contact at all. And based at least on the stream cam anyway. Half the field had penalties. Britain is notorious for giving that shit. Oh, Big G, what's he doing there? Big G's got really defensive early on. And he's just let him through. Motherfuckers, there ain't no fucking team orders in this league. Fuck off. Fight him. Fight him. Slap him. Uppercut. He's going to cost Big G bomb. I was saying that Swish is much quicker, so unless he's like, Big G's just realised he's not going to be in a position to fight him, I don't know. Clem then 0.5 of a second off Lucky. The only other really close battle is Swish and Big G, and then Rara and Redmond, who've been kind of nose to tail the entire Grand Prix. Got to say, Tukas going onto the hards is an odd call. I mean, you don't really need to go on hards in Britain, you can get to the end anyway. But here comes Clem at the inside of Lucky 13. Centre moving to... Oh, he's on the curb. He's not going to make it around there, surely. Lucky uses the high ground this time to his advantage. And Lucky peels off into the pits, does he? Viper and Lucky into the pits. Swish continues on. Big G goes on as well. Swish is fucking flying, by the way. Ara stays out, of course, so medium, Senna on mediums. All the soft ones you expect them all to come into pitch. Yep, there's Goomba. Gamerman, when he comes around eventually, he will be looking to come in. 15 seconds still for Gamerman. He is currently still ahead on track, and there he is. That's Goomba coming into the pits. And right, so Rog comes out in front of Viper. Will Grit get them as well? Grit has not been himself here. I'm assuming he's got something to do with the AI on track. Do you see he has jumped Viper coming out of the pits? Viper's got it all to do now. May as well fight, guys. This is what you're in the racing league for. Don't let people through. Fuck that. We don't want that shit. Nobody got time for that. Right. I've just said that. Yes, I really have. Not me. Right. So Viper is chase to get back to keep himself in P1. Viper just needs to be more patient. He's matured as a driver tenfold since the RF1 end days and the VRF1 start days. Viper, of course, an admin, an active member of the PRF1 community. Of course, we're not partnered with PRF1, of course, but we may as fucking well be. So Grit looking on board from Grit's car, looking back. Hey mate, like I said once, I can't wait to watch your track, it's going to be awesome. But here comes Viper, great view going from Beckett's Viper. Oh, he has to drop back there, he's going to go for an absolute smash and grab down the hanger straight in. Imagine, oh look at that, my Viper. Clem pits, and this almost looks a done deal before it started here. But Grit knows full well he is not in Viper's race. He just needs to bring it home and score points. Any clips that I have, guys, make sure you send them in to myself. Clem is the only car in the pits who'll be coming out roughly around Lucky, you'd imagine. Possibly, maybe. Lucky does have Gunners just in front of him. Yeah, I mean, Austria's my favourite track, Woodsy. Actually, it's the one track I can beat faster people on. So you'll find that with that, it is a very good track. We've got, here we go then, Clem comfortably out in front of Becker. So now our battle resumes. So Viper is the one to watch. Swish currently leading the way. Massey, 24 seconds. Massey's going to be coming out in front of Lucky in the wheelhouse of Grit, maybe just behind him at the moment. I love commentating Austria. It's always a shit show, but a good shit show. A shit show that's enjoyable to watch. Back into double figure viewership, guys. Thank you very much. Swish chasing down Massey. These guys, you'd imagine, will be coming into the pits now, the top three. I don't know why they won't come in before. Maybe looking for an overcut, possibly. It's incredibly difficult to get that around Britain. Swish stays out again. Why is he staying out? Big G, of course, comes into the pits. Curious to know. Rara, of course, is currently going to be, well, he's going to be leading the race at some stage of this Grand Prix briefly. Viper catching at the back of Rog. Rog doing a superb job. I wonder if he can get driver of the day. I will be watching this time and ensuring that we do catch that. There's Rara up to P2, of course, some way behind Swish. I think it's about a 10-second gap in the region of, yeah, pretty much a 10-second gap, 9.6 seconds. Senna just behind them, got Rog. Viper is already through. Massey's coming down towards the pit exit. Lucky is going to be close to him now. Massey's comfortably got him. Big G will come out just by Clem, so the top six remain at line astern. Big G should be just out in front of Gunners. Yeah, not Gunners, sorry, well, he's not in front of Gunners, Gunners is there right in front of him. But he is out in front of Becker comfortably. This is where the race will begin to take shape. Will Viper catch Rog before Rog's pit stop? Will he hold him up potentially before he goes into the pits? And by the way, guys, I'm doing a full managed stream straight after. Need to give it more on the middle sector. Basically, as the corners of the middle sector, I call Bollock 1 and Bollock 2, by the way. That's double left-hander. They look like a ball sack from above. Oh, mate, don't... You look at my time trial time as something to beat, not something that I race with. I've not done time trial properly since about 2018. And that is Becker. Awesome, Gunners, okay. Becker goes nicely through. Those two. And a bit of handbags in qualifying. So we've got, and that is Swish pitting, maybe too late, I think. Yeah, he's going to be lucky to come out in front of Clem, Swish here. But yeah, but it's literally, it's a learning process, really. And the pit crew come out, and Swish sorted onto medium tyres. Rara's already gone through. There's Senna. This is going to really piss him off, because there's Shadow Viper, or PRF on Viper as he's now known, coming through. I believe we're going to have Massey, who is right behind Grit here. He's not got past Grit. So there's Swish coming towards the exit of the pits. Here comes Lucky, and I think he's going to just fizzle out. Oh, wait there. Clem. Oh, that's how you do it. Has he got him? Look at that. Clem around the outside. Massey into P5. Sorry, not Massey. Swish into a net P5. Oh my god, he's going to switch back on him. Well, that's how you get the position back. Look at this. What a switch back. That's how you do it. Holy moly. And DRS overtake too. Well, that was a brief stint in net P4 for Clem there, I've got to be honest. Very brief. Well done, mate. Score. Massey in net P2 has got past Grit. I don't know where these guys are going to filter out. I'm just going to be entertained to see where the guys on mediums come out and the charge later on. Of course, Tukas on the hards going on until the end. No safety cars on VSCs yet. Excellent stuff by the lads. And no real major incidents other than the incident between Becker and Gunners in qualifying, unless we get some clips sent over. Really, we're going to be dealing obviously with all the clips in unison, and hopefully get that race spot out to you within about 20 minutes of the end of the race. So, well, we will be getting out because I want to go do some shit, really. Massey as Viper in front. Viper just chilling, doesn't really need to make these overtakes, he's got the gap that he needs. He has got a battle in front of him between Senna and Rog. Those two have had handbags every so often. Of course, Rog had a 3-second penalty, I believe it was, based on the incident with Senna last week. I think Rogers doesn't even need to get out of the way. I think Viper's going to come through anyway. He's actually using an overtake, which is rare to see from Viper. He's looking just to kind of extend the lead. He's going to go for Rog. Is it? Yeah, oh, he just sails past him. And there's Senna. These two have got exactly the same livery, so brothers in arms here. Will Senna be as lenient? I don't think he will. Senna, I remember watching a Hungarian Grand Prix in F1 Division 2, where he held the front runners up. An absolute treat. Obviously, he doesn't have to let through. These guys are racing for position, even though they're not on track. Senna will fall down round about Renault, just behind Renault, which is where he was anyway. Viper on the back of Senna. There's clips to be sent in if anything happens. Senna has no errors. It's an absolute carbon copy. Viper sails through. Oh, Senna doesn't give as much room as Rog does. Viper shuts the door on Senna. That is P2. Rara leading the Grand Prix still. Hitting next. Yeah, Rog pits. Rog's going to go for the undercut here on Rara, and Senna didn't pit either. You'd imagine Grit will be coming into the slot maybe. As you see, CP5 Grit. Oh, here we go. Grit's got lucky. Oh, he spun him off. Oh, dearie me. Oh, Jesus, it's caught out stream. Why is he... Oh, my God. Like, late on the brakes, spun Grit round, and that is... Well, not very good from Lucky there, unfortunately. I mean, Grit was going slower, but you've got to be mindful of the car in front. Swish sneaking round the outside then. He's already dispatched the Clem with the switchback coming out of the pits. That's going to be a clip, I believe, there. That's bloody unfortunate for Grit, but that was... It was Lucky's fault that time. He did spin him. There's just no argument really there. So we move on. Senna. He's in P3. Massey P4. Swish gets back ahead of Lucky, so he's in there. P3. Grit. I've just seen his championship aspirations and even his P2 aspirations go up an absolute fucking smoke there. That move. Grit's going to be right towards the back now. I think he's going to be behind Tukas actually. He's currently in ghost mode. I'm not sure if he just left the lobby. I don't know what's going on there. Running in ghost mode. I don't know if he's... I'm not sure. He hasn't come up with anything saying he's left, so give me a minute. I go with penalty. Grit is not currently in his car. I mean, it's a rage quit if he hasn't. If he's kept his car going. So... obviously he's going to be frustrated being spun, but you score for every position you finish in. If he's left the lobby, then... You know, same treatment for everybody, I guess. Even if you do get spun and you were absolutely not at any fault. He comes into the pits, of course, as AI, so we're going to leave that there. I've not got any notifications, guys, on the screen saying whether he's there or not. There's Ryan. Cheers, Ryan. Thank you for tuning in again, matey. Scott Bradman and Goomba. I don't know if anyone's doing Foot Manager tonight, guys. Hit me up after. I don't know. We've doing my solo Footy Manager or the the hashtag PMS Footy Manager. Grit's AI is in the pits. Yeah, that's an AI car. That's not him. Unless you just paused it, maybe. I don't know. Need confirmation, guys, whether he's actually left the lobby, if that's alright. So, the show must go on, of course. Right. Rara has pitted and come out in 9th ahead of Rog. The undercut did not work for Rog. Now Rara, of course, with the intervals. Unless Grit just got booted from the session there briefly, I don't know. He's back in his car, isn't he? Yeah, Grit's back in his car now, okay. Right, okay, so no rage quit. Apologies there, bro. No Grit stop with rage quitting. Obviously, we all hit that red mist every so often. I've done it multiple times. Hashtag Baku. Oh, what's this? Oh, it's gonna start. I was just like, okay, we've got a battle. I can't see who's near each other on track. And there is Senna. Game Man has a penalty. Let's have a look at penalties because none of them. It's not even a video, but 24 seconds for Game Man. You can get disqualified in the last corner. You do not get your points. So Senna is 1.1. Swish moves to 3rd. Lucky to 4th. Clem to 5th. Big G will be 6th. So the top 6 remain the same. It's interesting how the top 6 have all kind of got away from the pack. Clem and Lucky. Oh shit, that's Big G. Sorry, wrong car. So now the tables have turned. Lucky may have had slight wing damage here, of course. It was his... Didn't tap Grit. Like I said, there's no defence to it. We spun him. Clem sends up the inside. He's gone for... Oh, Lucky, what's he doing? He's just ran wide here. He's gone for a wide berth. Lets him through. Okay. kind of absolutely shame because Grit was having not the best race he's ever had, but just kind of juggling around, kind of mid-table, mid-pack running, and Rara's got Becker down the hanger, down the Wellington straight, sorry, Rara gets Becker into left field, Rara to P7, but he has got a whirlwind the penalties, as does Lucky. Big G, Massey, Viper, Rog, Senna, and Gunner. Senna's going to be quite proud of not having penalties, by the way. I know he's one that actually sometimes does rack up a few, but this occasion, not so much. Swish is hauling in. Oh, I believe Redmond's overtaking. Yep, Senna's got Redmond up into P10 now. Back into the top 10% of Rog is starting to catch Becker as well. Becker had a very, very good start to the Grand Prix. Unfortunately not the case as it's standing at the moment. He's slipping down the order. Right, so we've got a lot of people viewing, guys. 16 people watching at the moment. Thank you so much for tuning in on this episode, 18th round of the Sunday Drive Championship, of course, starting hot up. Massey is in effect about to pretty much sink the championship. Would have been intrigued to see what him and Mark could have done, but of course Mark got promoted to SF1. Sorry guys, SF1 Division 1, so he of course opted to racing that rather than this. Of course he's been trying to get into Division 1 for about 4 years, racing there briefly before the big split. Right, so Lucky 13, 7/10 of a second down. Rog starting to catch Becker. Surprised no DRS, he was within a second for most of that corner and straight prior to that Wellington straight. Interesting. But let's have a look now. Oh, he's all over the back of Becker. No retirement sale, ladies and gentlemen. Still motoring on, of course. I believe that Goomba is a small matter of 3 seconds ahead now. Becker to the inside. Covers off the line nicely there. And on the inside goes Roger. Oh, that's contact. Did he come across him? It was a bad camera angle. Looked like a bit of a racy incident to me. He shakes the wheel in disgust. He's going to be feeling it because Roger's on fresh soft tyres with wing damage now. That's Roger's challenge effectively stuffed. Quite frankly, Becker, they had to make the corner. Obviously, if Roger does clip it, it all depends whether or not Becker was fair, giving the room or not. Obviously, guys in the chat, let me know what you think. I think it was more to do with a racing incident. Whether Becker did chop across him a little bit too aggressively remains to be seen. So we've got Lucky 13 and Clem. This has been a raging race-long battle here. For fourth and go, Jesus Christ! I think Clem braked a little bit too early. I think Lucky's got lower brake pressure, potentially, than the other cars around him. He had the incident with Clement, great, and then he was really, really late on the brakes then. Not aggressive, not like dangerously so at all. Just kind of everybody has different braking points, etc. And Lucky found his there and nearly smelt what the Clem was cooking, so to speak, as he is arrested on 27 seconds of penalties. But game man, by the way, that's disqualification worthy nearly. Lap 20 of 26, guys, and we've had no retirements, and I think only about 1 or 2 clip-worthy incidents as well. So absolute shout out to the TSD boys here, absolutely bashing this race out, bashing it like the Bishop. Not obviously VR1 Senna Bishop, because that'll give him a bit more a shout out, and he just basically he's Brummy, so he basically, you know, a Brummy from Bradistan, quite frankly, so he's not kind of in line for grabbing one of them shout outs. Lucky 13. Oh fuck, I chat some shit sometimes. Lap 21 Viper starts now, 6.9 seconds to go. Massive Swish 1.9. Not the most action packed race, but still one of them races where it's like a sleeper race. Britain, a lot of the time, shit happens in the last few laps, so you've always got to be attentive and alert. And 0.6 of a second gap between Clem and Lucky. They are the quickest guys on track. Of course, you've got Senna with a full wing, Rog with half a wing. He does have less penalties, of course, than the guys in front of him, so he may very well move up a couple of places. So gap is 6 seconds up to Rara. I believe Rara's got 9 at the moment. I'll just double check that again. Yes, he does. So that's there. Good to see no DNS for the first. It's been very, very clear. There's been a couple of dodgy incidents, but, you know, there always is a league racing. You expect it. Send them in. We deal with them. Happy days. There was no... Gunners didn't clip the move of Becker, but we did catch it on stream. So we will be dealing with that, obviously, after... It was... It's one of the things that he's going too slow on a flying lap, but I don't know whether he's in the middle of a lap himself. That's the determining factor. Because if Gunners is on a flying lap, and Becker wasn't, or Becker was as well, Gunners has every right to keep going on his flying lap. No matter how slow he is, you know, I mean, that's kind of the way you gotta look at it. It can be viewed so many ways. Now, Lucky 13, oh right, I can't let him too aggressive, it's a penalty. He was only on 9 seconds, so no, it's not. Lucky, it's like he's angling and moving a bit, but can't quite get it. Wait there, what's it, guys? Sorry, peeps, that was my little lady coughing, just trying to make sure she was okay. Just turn the volume down briefly. Right then, so, Lucky 13 still chasing. Yellow flag, who's that? It is Gamerman. Oh, that is a disqualification, ladies and gentlemen. It didn't come up on the screen. Disqualification. Gamerman has been disqualified. That is too many penalties. I believe that is 30 seconds worth. And that is his race and afternoon or evening over. So Gunners moves to P15. Now that's another point he's gained, or another 2 points potentially that Gunners has gained there. I think it is a point actually. Lucky 13 then. Both guys had to react absolutely brilliantly there out of nowhere. Gameman was just being lapped, got a 3-second penalty, and well, there you have it. ESQ, off you go. See you next week. This is the battle. We've actually got a big battle back here. Becker and Roger's he's actually caught back up with Becker. Oh dear. And that's not Becker's fault at all. Becker held his line there. Racing into it, so these guys need to keep it cool. Senna's just got to chill behind these guys as well. Becker runs wide. Now let's watch this on board Senna's point of view. Becker's made one defensive move. Defensive move back to the racing line. Rogers sends it. Oh my god, they both got McDavish. Oh good. Oh no. Oh dear, oh god, that's awful. That is stupid. Oh dear. Is it safety car? Virtual safety car, well there you go. Oh dearie me. I think Becker's retaliating with Rog. That's awful. It's been a really good race up until that point. What are you guys doing? Honestly. That was atrocious. That was absolutely atrocious. That was like a... Rog went the move on Becker. Got Becker's swing off. It's like Becker was drove to the side of him. The two cars locked and said, I don't know what we've got. Oh, that's awful. That is fucking awful. I can't see any penalties on the bottom. It's absolutely ridiculous, quite frankly. Or are we going to get any drive-throughs? So Gunners moved his way up to P13 because of other cars just murdering each other. That's not what we want to see in league racing, guys. I'm sorry. Oh, we are back going again. It's a drive-through for Rara. He couldn't slow it down in time. Goodness me, that's going to relegate him. And Grit's going to... Can you believe this? Grit's going to be ahead of Rara. Unbelievable source. Got 3 disqualifications. Wow. Jesus Christ, Woodsy, the stat man, coming at us with another one. And here comes Swish. And I believe that Swish being massive. 3-second delay for Swish. He's going to get 3 seconds. It's going to be a hard ask, but it's going to be good on-track action either way. So Rog and Becker, that is not what we like to see, guys, really, is it, quite frankly? I think we did call it with no retirement, so there's 2 for you, Woods. Either driver scores. I don't believe. In fact, do they score? Actually, I don't know. What lap did they retire on? That's a good point, but both bashing each other. Not good enough, really. What's a race to be seen, but what is good enough is apart for P2 at the moment. And Clem and Lucky are still battling. In fact, Clem's got back pat on him. He's in front of Benny, wasn't he? Sorry. What an unbelievable race so far, guys. It's been a quiet one. And look at Swish driving out of the slip. And these camera angles are fucking dire. We brought the Queen in on this, guys, and we're still getting good camera angles, for fuck's sake. 2 laps from Paydirt, 2.5 laps from Viper, and that's Redman. Oh, it's Rara's drive-through. Oh man, let's go drop behind Goomba. Grit gets him as well. Grit, of all things, is going to overtake Rara here. We're going to see an on-track battle here between these guys. Goomba's actually going to come through, is he? I believe that he's done him. He has. Goomba's done Rara of all... Oh my goodness me. Suga's still going P12. Big G with a 3-second penalty because Clem with a... Oh my god. What the... What's going on there? What's happened there? What the... Wait a minute, set penalties. What's just gone on? I did miss it. Oh, it was definitely not within the last 3, 1,000,000%. I'm not sure if it's 3 or 5. I think it is 3, I think. I'll have to check. Rara's got Goomba up the inside there. Oh, both guys Rara up into P10. I don't know what's happened between Clem and Lucky. I will have to investigate this later. We will be investigating later. Now Clem needs to get back. He's not got any damage. Neither does Lucky. So whether Clem just dropped it himself, they were very close on track. So forgive me. Swish of course has got Massey. I don't think he's going to get 3 seconds back, but I believe that's going to be enough to get him on the podium comfortably here. I did miss what happened between those two. It just kind of happened out the blue there. A fiery, I called it earlier, it's a fiery end to the British Grand Prix. Shadow Viper, PR4 Viper, has done his thing. Nowhere near as dominant this time. We've actually got people with him this time, battling away. I'm going to just pause it again. Look, it's bringing up, yeah, it's just bringing up Rara's drive through now. This game needs to sort his fucking arse out, quite frankly. Gonna still go around. He's currently about to be lapped by someone, is he? Is it left session? Can't tell. I'm getting no notifications, so I'm gonna pause it again. Watch this. Redmond got 3 seconds. I generally don't know. Oh, Massey on the back of him. Massey on the back of Swish. Balls again. There you go. Another 3 second on the back. Grit with a 3 second fastest lap. That's not right. Okay. 3 second fastest lap. 3 seconds. Guys, there's some serious hacks going on. Quite frankly, Senna's actually 12 seconds off Big G. Clem's got another 3 second penalty. Oh god, it's all gone to shit here. Hopefully we can get a couple of clips sent over. Big G, by the way, at the moment is going to jump Clem, which we'll obviously investigate. At the end, Shadow Viper though, in the end, not quite the class of his own he thought he would be. Yeah, Prince Philip is a touchy subject, isn't it? So here we go then, guys. We're on board with PR4 Viper. We didn't get a chance to last week because how mad the finish was in Japan. But so pretty spaced out, other than the battle for second. Viper had the battle with Swish. Seemed to be bested in the battle with Swish. Swish then dropped it. Ever since then, it has been all this man. I believe this is a hat-trick of victories. PR4 Viper can't win the championship, but he's sticking his claim, and Viper wins. Viper wins. It is Psycho Swish coming across the line in 9.2, and that is Massey, another podium. Lucky 13. It's behind Gunners, who actually I believe is disconnected, but he should be okay. He should be alright. I believe he'll be okay. Lucky 13 P4. Clem P5. That's not the full story here. Big G. Big G's going to jump at least one of them. And does. Big G up to P5. Senna is running in P7. Very nice drive, very consistent drive. I don't know if Clem's saying that to me, I fucking hope not. Wait and see. I don't actually know what's happened, so obviously if there's any clips, send them over to me, please. Just kind of don't go biting in chat, please. This is just the way the kind of game rumbles, mate. Rara's jumped great! Rara's jumped great on penalties! What the hell? Goober's jumped to both! Tukas, what the absolute madness! Oh, yeah, I knew it said to me, it's fine. Tell the game to fuck itself, that's absolutely fine. Nutmeg Tukas comes around, he is in P. Why is Grit. What? Guys, I think Grit finished above Rara, didn't he? Yeah, Grit synced out of the race here, I don't know what's going on. I think he did get an extra penalty as well though, Clem, so I don't think, well yeah, we'll have to wait and see. Right, so that's Viper. I'm gonna have to have a look here. Woodsy, forgive me, mate. We're gonna have to work out what's happened to Grit. It seems to have desynced at the end of the race. I think Grit. Ignore the time gap. I think he was there. I think it's Grit, Goomba, Rara. Right, Woodsy. It's Grit 9th. Make a note, mate. Grit 9th, Goomba 10th, Rara 11th. Just to let you know, bro. Originally, Grit 9th, just to let you know, bro. Just keep that in mind. So, we've got Viper, we've got Massey, we've got Swish, top 3. It's been a bit of a bad connection this here today. Gonna Gonna be a little bit busy in the steward's room after, but never mind. Um, Grit ninth, Goomba 10th, Rara 11th. Provisionally, Woodsy, provisionally, bro. So that's provisional, top 9th, 10th, 11th. Fastest lap, by the way, was, I believe it was Viper. Let me just double check. Woodsy, Viper, fastest lap. So it's, once again, Woods, I'll be with you guys in a minute. Grit 9th, Goomba 10th, Rara 11th, with Viper fastest lap. And shout out to Grit for doing a 3.9 fucking second lap, for fuck's sake.
What a lap.
Yeah, provisionally, I'm not sure if Grit would have overtaken Redmond. We'll wait and see for official confirmation on that a bit later. Right, so we can start the podiums kind of off. Celebrations for some, commiserations for others, of course, as it always is in this particular thing. Viper, I believe it's 3 from 3 now, matey. This time, though, we got a battle for you.
Finally.
Talk us through your race, mate.
Yeah, felt good in quali. Massey obviously pulling up a lap, relatively the same as well. Got a decent start, started pulling away. Obviously, Psycho started gaining, and then we had a little bit of like a 2-3 lap thing. And then he lost it on his own. And obviously, I'd have already had the gap between me and Massey, and then I stuck to strategy, hit lap 10. And I don't think the overcut really works around here. So I ended up gaining another 3 seconds through pits once they both did as well. And then it was just about managing and getting through traffic. Obviously, everyone gave me a bit of a battle getting by. Apart from Rog, he actually let me by a little bit in the season. Obviously, I'm not going to win it, but it'd be nice to see how high I can get.
Mate, honestly, Bish, shut up. Deal it after. Viper is Elite Junior. that's our old nickname for him anyway, without any incidents. But mate, no, I just said shut the fuck up and Bish puts laughing emojis in the chat. Here we go then. So, Gunners, have you been told, mate, already? If you don't have a clip, mate, we'll deal with it after. Let's get this right. Deal with it after. End of. Anyway, mate, go back to the thing here. So, great stuff for yourself, Viper. For once, though, this wasn't dominant at all. I mean, we saw glimpses of it in... just look at the chat, you fucking madheads. Basically, it wasn't simple for you, mate. Did you think that Massey could have got you, or Swish could have fought back? I mean, once, obviously, Swish went round, there was kind of that sinking feeling, just from viewing it, that this might be it.
Yeah.
Any thoughts that come up through your head?
It was, obviously, when I saw him spin, I was like, okay. I knew... It's weird around this track. I find I've done it before in obviously PRF1 as well. It's hard to pull away from people. Like, if there's like a few tenths between a few people like there is with us three, it's really hard to just build gaps, but it's quite easy to stick with people, so you can follow people really easily around this track. Like with Mexico, I think it was just more luck of like what happened with everyone else. That's why the lead was so big, and then obviously Japan was another one. I got a decent lead in that, but it's more just people getting better and better. Obviously giving me more of a fight. I think this is the first time I've had like a proper, actually broke a sweat, trying to think, just Psycho getting up again and going, panic, here we go, not this again. But,
I, of course, have seen you have a battle on track last night. We're not going to talk about it because we have to end the stream, of course. But really, let's let me fun. Shout out, by the way. I will give a shout out for that.
Yeah.
Cheers for Cookie and Towley for getting a combined amount of penalties of 4 continents, which is quite ideal. But yeah, moving back on to the topic, mate. We've got Austria next week. I'm absolutely jealous of you guys racing around there. All you guys know I love me some Austria. But of course, I'll be commentating it as I always do. So, we will basically see you, mate, around there, and will it be 4 from 4?
We'll hope so.
2 people in this party.
Yeah.
2 people in this party. Well, fucking hope not. Congratulations, 36 points. It's one of them people is Massey. A very, very quiet race for you, mate. Talk us through it.
Yeah, it wasn't the most entertaining race for me. I knew that Psycho had a lot more race pace than what his qualifying position showed, so I knew he'd come past me, and the aim was to try and stick in his DRS. Like Josh said, you can kind of stick with him, but I made a mistake and dropped out of his DRS as soon as he got past me. So from then on it was pretty lonely because I knew the two guys in front were quicker than me. I had a bit more pace than the guys behind, so I just was just driving around really. And then when Psycho caught me back up, he had the penalty, so I wasn't going to battle him too hard. We were in the same party together, so then I just thought, well, this time I will stick in his DRS. Came on second, but yeah, I felt early on I was going to try and do, as you mentioned, the overcut doesn't work, but I was hoping that he'd get into a bit of traffic. Didn't work. I lost three more seconds, so it's the opposite of what I wanted to happen. But no, yeah, great race again, Josh.
Yeah, cheers,
a
man.
way to stop you in Austria.
Yeah, I mean, at least you didn't take me out this time.
I'll think of something
One of
else.
them. Yeah.
I'll draft myself in, mate, don't worry. Anyway, well, so, mate, you are, of course, extending your lead in the championship. We still don't know by how much, because we are going through a little bit of a debate, how far away Redman was off grit before he crossed the line due to the desync. But, mate, it's a huge extension, and it's looking massive, like, not over, but, because obviously Sunday Drive never is, with the way the points are, but 2 bad races in the right back in it, but are you thinking of title yet?
Yeah, I mean,
You can
the excitement.
mathematically win it in Austria. You can win it mathematically.
The excitement's certainly there for a championship. It would have been great to see Marcus still racing. Obviously, I know he's got his SF1 because we were pretty similar. We had some decent battles, and I know how consistent he is and good at his strategy. So it would have been interesting to see how it would have gone if Marcus was still in it. But yeah, it's my first season with TSD, so once I'm over the line with that championship, if I can get there, then I'll be over the moon.
Mate, to be fair, man, I think it's you're racking up the gold, mate, aren't you? Basically, you're winning championships everywhere you've fucking been this year, and last year, of course. But I'm obviously commentating Tuesday, and you're well up on that as well, quite frankly. So, it seems whenever I commentate on you, mate, you win.
I'll have to get you in ERN. I need some luck in ERN.
Too early, mate. Too early, mate. If it's anything like tonight, then I'll be having a shit till the end of the race. So, but no, well done, mate. Extended another podium. I think it's about 11 podiums you had this season, which is something fucking remarkable. But yep, consistency wins out, and well done so far.
Thanks.
4 more races to go, mate. See you in Austria.
Cheers.
Jordan. What happened, mate? What happened?
Game's great. That's all I can say. Game's brilliant.
I'm hearing excuses.
I mean, if you want, we can go again right now. Like, I'm ready for it, honestly. Honestly, I'm ready for it. You've got to pull the luck.
With your 1v1 conchavness. but no, mate, let us know. Talk about your race, mate. A very, very impressive performance. Back on track, and then...
Yeah, quali was... I was annoyed with myself. I made 2 massive mistakes to catch 2 spins. Was happy P4. I was still shocked. With the lap I put in, I thought it was going to be like a 27 or something. Race, I just knew. I said it in the bar at the start. I'm just going to have fun. Just go try and go for some nice overtakes, like try and put on a bit of a show, I guess. Got one of them done that I wanted to try anyway, outside of Brooklands with Big G. So yay, gold star.
I will actually interrupt you. A beautiful moment in the race. It was actually, honestly, not dull, but quiet compared to usual until the last couple of laps, obviously. Whatever happened. But yeah, it was kind of crazy. The best move of the race, I think, or one of them, I got really excited for Clem overtaking you, and then you just decided to go back down the inside of the fucker. I was like, oh, well, that's fucking boring. Oh, cheers, mate.
Yeah, the minute he went for the move, I was like, you've just blown DRS. But yeah, just race is the race, I guess. Cody's is Cody's. Great game, great company. Bugmasters as always.
I'm actually going to say something as well on behalf of that. Well done, though, Jordan. For another podium, getting a bit more consistency behind your belt now, mate, which is good.
Game's perfect.
The game is awful. No, I'm going to go deep. The game is fucking wank, mate.
It's the inconsistencies in physics.
Mate, I had to keep pausing. Well, watch the stream back. I had to pause the game about 45 times just to keep seeing penalties. I was like,
the game gets worse and worse after every update, every season pass. But it's their strategy. It's similar to EA's and like Call of Duty and that, and the NBA. They'll make the game worse before the new one comes out to make the new game seem, oh my god, it's so amazing. When it's really not. True, like, you can compare the games for the start since 2017, 2016. In fact, 2017 they made a jump in setups. 2016, 15. Honestly, the game
Not too much
hasn't
50,
changed
what a
much.
shit game that was.
The game has not changed much. They've just added a bit more in vibration-wise, and you feel car strength a bit more. But then I argue that you do it on a wheel and you feel shit again. So nah, Cody's is Cody's. There's just one race I want to win this season. Tick off another one on the bingo list, and then I could finally say thank you, fuck you, bye to Cody's.
Amen, mate. And obviously, we get EA. We'll be saying the same thing and begging Cody's to come back. But
Honestly,
there you go.
I honestly think EA will be better. Like it can't be worse. Well, actually, it could be worse. It depends how they treat it. They could treat it in a number of ways. I mean, they could go like what they did with game creators at the Knights of the Old Republic, and they made the Mass Effect games, and look how great Mass Effect went. And then just EA decided to ruin that, but that's a different story. So like, there is potential.
Get back on top it, though, mate. But potential for you, mate, to hopefully grab yourself another win. 4 to go. Some good races coming up, though, Jordan. Welterweight 5th position tonight. Hopefully speak to you again next week. But Austria, we could be speaking to my mother, quite frankly, because fucking God knows what's going to happen around there. It's usually a fucking mental shit fest. So, yeah, we move on to bigger and better things, which of course is Austrian Grand Prix. Congratulations to the podium guys tonight. Gonna go straight now into the admin chat to get the fucking clips done. There's a few. I don't think there's as
I've
much as there was last week,
got
thank fuck.
2. Well, that's mainly just one. I've got my POV of the Lucky and Grit incident.
We'll need that. We'll need that immediately, mate. So
It's queued for
after the stream,
upload, so I don't know how long it will take.
we'll get this wrapped up. Just want to say, guys, thank you very much for tuning in. We nearly had a perfect race, and then we had that incident between Becca and Rog, which is quite frankly atrocious. But we will be going on to Austria, guys, 8:30 for myself. I'll be starting a Foot Manager stream up in about half an hour. And other than that, we're going to simply say, have yourself a lovely day, guys. We'll be seeing you next week.
Cheers.
Sunday Driving Posman out. Bye for now.